yellow button on here. Welcome. All right, welcome everybody. Yes, the Pac-Man world universe is about to come to a close, and I'm going to make a lot of people mad at me because I consider this to be the best version of Pac-Man world. So, how we're actually going to do this? Di and I are going to take turns with each level. I'm going to make sure that I 100% each of the levels. I think I'm going to go do easy on this to make the experience a lot faster, and so that you guys aren't sitting through this game forever. Which means the enemies are going to be a lot easier to kill in this game, and I won't aggressively lose health. And this is probably going to be, I would probably just pick normal.
Junior! 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 Junior, you didn't happen to see the... Oh, thanks, Snooky. Happen to see any sign of the birthday boy?
Why is my audio?
Did someone say cake? Cherry meringue sugar stuffed power pellet a l'orange? You shouldn't have.
Well, you only turned 25 once.
It just sounds so old.
Oh, sweetie, you're only as 25 as you feel.
Thanks, honey. You and Junior are the best presents I ever had. And you're right. I look fantastic.
Is something wrong?
Funny. My pack sense is tingling.
Pac, get down from there. You're not 24 anymore, you know.
But I'm not doing anything!
Oh, work with me, you spark-showering excuse from microcircuitry.
Okay, honey, it was funny once.
Don't panic! Everything's under control. I don't think it'll happen.
Oh well, at least this birthday's still better than my 20th.
Happy birthday, dear.
'20th birthday, everybody got kidnapped.
Pac-Man, can you hear me? Outpost calling yellow fella. Repeat, can you hear me?
My spectrometer. Who's there?
Pac-Man!
The signal's bad here. Some idiot teleported me into a pit.
Is that clear? You shouldn't rush the jungle, Pac-Man. Teleportation is not so easy.
Orson? Is that you? Are you by any chance the idiot of whom we speak?
I had pinpoint control of the porter until you swarmed. I would port you again, but I can't lock on. Where are you?
I'm in some sort of landfill pit. There's green goo, some trash-looking junk, and it smells really bad here. Really?
Oh, you're down there. You. Rather you than me. Make your way upwards. I'll try to think of some way to help.
What about the monsters? There's usually monsters at times like this.
All right, jump. There are settings I can change on this. Picture option, do widescreen. Okay, so it did not. It's in widescreen, but it didn't change it to widescreen. Why is my thingy not going into widescreen? It's supposed to be dynamic. It's supposed to change. Oh, I also don't have Parsec open up for you. Interesting. I wasn't Parsec open. Let you get on die. Well, you won't be doing this level. Trying to figure out why my widescreen option isn't working because it's supposed to be dynamic. It's supposed to change when I set things to widescreen. That's not. That's forces the game to output graphics at any aspect ratio by expanding the view position without stretching the hack. Results very so there is supposed to be. Yes, this is World 3. Don't understand it. It is supposed to force the game into widescreen when I change it. But why isn't it widescreen? Um, well, we're gonna have to change it back to full screen until I figure out what's going on here. Oh well. It can go into widescreen, but I don't know why the emulator is not going into a widescreen. Oh well. What's going on? I was changing it to widescreen.
Aha, monsters, check. These are the guys that smell so bad, huh?
Okay. So, one of the complaints, they were saying that the butt bounce was nerfed, but as you can see, 4 presses gives you a an explosion, which kills practically everything on screen. What sound? I don't know what sound you're referring to. My wedges have changed, so well, that depends on this game. It depends on the terrain. Ouch. Now that I damaged myself, I can actually go get that. Also notice he jumps a little bit higher in this one. Just a smidge higher. It's not like super powering height something. But that little leverage actually helps a lot. So we collect a lot of the. We have to collect. I don't know how many in each stage. I'm gonna say there are 5 in each stage. This one is 5, but it could be different in other stages. So we'll just have to figure out what that is. So I'm doing a 100% for each level. When I get done with this level, it's going to go to die. See, it kills everything around you, so I don't know why they say it's been nerfed. It looks very powerful. It looks a lot more powerful than the original game. I don't hate any of the mechanics in this game. I actually think the mechanics is better in this game. Okay. All right. The environments are bigger, so you're not going to get
busted robot. Who made all this weird junk?
You're not going to get the same Crash Bandicoot levels in this one. This is going to feel more like Super Mario 64, but the levels don't repeat itself. Let's put it that way. Every model is in 3D instead of the 2D textures they used in the first one, which drastically helps with depth perception. I don't know.
Carson, why am I here?
Would you believe me if I said the whole world was in danger?
Let me get back to you on that, buddy.
Okay, these are save states. So I can go here anytime. If I change settings in my game, this also creates a save, but this those are temporary saves. It won't save my file. That does. Alright. So oh yeah. Here's something that this game has that is not in the other two. Okay, so it's a B button. So he wall jumps with the B button. I was pressing the A button, so I had forgotten how to do that, but he does wall jump in this game. Those are gonna hurt me. I'm gonna try, so there's already 5 strawberries. I'm going to do the safe way of coming down here. This gas is gonna hurt you, so avoid the gas. There's a 1-up inside the toxic pit. Okay, so I think this is going to be, yep, that's what I thought. It's going to be a barrier. Okay, so I need a switch to change that. I need get up. So we're gonna do some exploring. I gotta remember how to get up there. It's been more than 10 years since I played this game. So aha, that's how I do it. Alright. Okay. Okay.
It looks like
We
this
are
weird busted machinery still sort of works.
Okay, we are making progress. Extensive puzzle. So I think most of the people complains because this is more of a puzzle game than a traditional platformer, which I actually enjoy. It actually makes the game a bit more fun than being a generic platformer. I don't know about some of you guys, what your opinions are, but I generally prefer puzzle games in my game. I do enjoy puzzles. Puzzles are really good. Finding stuff in here shouldn't be too difficult. It's just a matter of just looking around, seeing what you have covered. This is the tutorial level, so okay, so now they're giving me a platform to get the one up.
Carson, who made these robots?
A nasty creep named Irwin. Typical megalomaniac. Hates chocolates and kittens. An only child, I think.
I know the type. Well, at least I can get across the goo now.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to save all of that mess, because if I die, I lose all that. So now the idea is to actually get down here. And since the platforms do move, we have to be quick. There we go. That wasn't that difficult. Actually, it was easier than I had anticipated it. All right.
So, what's this Irwin guy up to?
It's bad, Pac-Man. Let's just say he threatens Pac-Land, the spectral realm, the rest of the world, and everything else as well.
All right.
Uh-oh. I'm detecting a rise in energy in your sector, Pac-Man.
Details of my sector's energy should be between me and Miss Pac. Thank you very much.
Please, Pac-Man. Do you see a swirly thing?
Yeah. Mr. No Fun Swirly Thing, check. Spewing ghosts, check.
Not ghosts. Spectral monsters. Cover the ghosts. You'll need a power pellet.
Interesting. This tutorial is telling me how to use power pellets. The animation for this is really, really good. All right, so the power pellet is supposed to regenerate. There it is. Alright, so we're going to take this wedge because we took a massive amount of damage. So we're almost there completing this. Okay.
the ghostly things I ever ate, those are the least pleasant. I need a mint.
The spectral monsters come from the spectral realm, which is being siphoned by Irwin, which is why they're in a seriously bad mood.
The spectral realm? Don't you ghosts have something to do with that?
It's our home, too. Now can you see why I need your help? I don't know exactly what Irwin's up to, but it involves my home, which is why I'm in a seriously bad mood. Come and find me at the outpost. It's just a little bit further.
All right. Get all the pack dots down here. And I will tell you that this game is going to be longer than the other ones. Aha! Guess what? This is a Galaxin. Alright, so we enter these to actually enter the maze. So they actually changed it up a little bit to make this game, make these mazes interesting. Whoa. Alright, so maze complete. What's up, Maya? How's it going? Perform a rev roll while standing on this pad. Okay, so the rev roll button is different in this one. So the rev roll is using the X button instead of the Y button that was in the other ones. So try not to get your buttons confused, Die, when you play this. So I thought it could be. Oh, I think everything shows up when I stand idle. So we'll do that here in a bit. Congratulations. We'll set my name as Leo. I hope I got 100% onto it. If I didn't, we're gonna have to go back into it. I said I would try to 100% it, but we'll end up having to go back through it if they're not 100%. Okay. So, Die can actually start to take over for the next one. We will save that. Continue. I'm going to leave it there, and you can get on Parsec, change the first controller to your controller. And then you can hit continue, and we'll continue right from the next cutscene. Configure. Bottom. One underneath, right there. There you go. Yes.
Orson, I thought you were going to teleport me.
I can't calibrate, Pac-Man. Atmospheric, interference from the, radiation. Just keep following the path. I'm not far away at all.
Okay. So this is still part of the tutorial. So you can climb. Unlike the other one where he can't climb, he can climb in this. They gave him bigger hands so he can climb.
Another one of those rev roll plates.
X button. It's going to actually be your B button on your controller because it's set up to X button, so it's B button.
This whole area was created by a race known as the Ancients, Pac-Man. It haunts with their power. Even though they're long dead now, the canyon still has a life of its own.
Some of the bugs hit you. Here's something that you'll like that's a better improvement from the other three. When you die, you don't just restart the level at the beginning like you do in the other two. If you die here, you will respawn at the exact location you died from. I don't know about the repack version, but they did this with Pac-Man World 3. It's a lot easier to get up hills and collect pack dots in a line in this one. Trying to think, you actually get a in here? Yeah, you have to get a key in. I'm thinking that some of the levels that the key location, you have to come back to the level and open them, but in this one here, you can actually get the key while you're in this level. So the red pad that you're trying to use has to be activated first. Oh, that was a hole. I think there's stuff over there to the right back there as you climbed up. Loose pack dots will vanish in this one. Okay. When you go over back to that I-beam that's going across, climb up the rock. It'll be on either side. Go back to the I-beam. Oh, not that thing. The I-beam is a structure. It'll be laying horizontally. So on either side, left or right, you should be able to climb those rocks. Right there. So that's the border, so I guess you can't climb those. I thought I saw something on one of the rocks. There you go. Here's your key.
You say that this Irwin guy is messing with the spectral realm. No wonder the spectral dudes are upset. Not only are they outcast themselves, but now their home isn't even their own.
Yes, but they're vicious little creeps anyway, so don't feel too sorry for them.
I'm gonna ask your opinion about your experience when you get done with this level die. There should be a way to get to it. This is your pack chain. I get your boxes. Your pack chains will come back. Trust me. Anytime you go down, they come back. There should be a place where you can wall jump. Over there to the right a bit. Try your Y button. Way to get on it. There's a way to get on it. You might have to yeah, do that. Be creative. This game gives you a lot of options to be creative. Watermelon. Some of the monsters don't allow you to bounce on top of them. I think in this one, the pack stats don't count towards 100%.
This looks arcane. Irwin's work, Orson?
Indeed not. This has been here for, well, my instruments suggest, a very long time. Biggs didn't want just anyone wandering around here, I guess.
So, a millennia-old puzzle, huh? My speciality.
Are you liking it? think you can climb on the wall and then get up there. That's not. I think there'll be a way to figure it out. No, you probably can figure it out. Game is very creative for you. These ones you can actually pound on their heads. One more statue down towards the bottom, I see. There's also a card over there in the distance. I should be able to figure out all of this. All the statues. Can you get on top of the I-beam and walk up to where the card's at? That I-beam right there. Can you walk on that and see if you can jump over there? There is a path that you're next to. See the staircase? It's uphill, so yeah, that's what I thought. You can do that too. The card's over there. You picked up a key, so wherever that door is at. See? When you die, you respawn where you died from. You don't have to go right all the way back to the beginning. That's one of the things I like. No need to worry about checkpoints. No need to worry about restarting from
There's weird
beginning.
stuff here, Horse. Yours?
Heavens, no. Shoddy craftsmanship like that. It all belongs to Irwin. He's building spectral siphons all over the place. Keeps stockpiling raw materials. I'd like you to disrupt, distress, and otherwise blow up anything of his you see. Please.
Orson, I'd claim to be pleased to see you, but you messed up my party and threw me into a trash pit where lots of things with big pointy teeth tried to turn me into lunch.
This is serious, Pac-Man. Irwin is so hungry for power that he's siphoning energy from the spectral realm.
So what can I do?
For starters, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde have disappeared. I fear the worst. I want you to go to the spectral realm and check things out.
A trip to a doomed place that's full of ghosts and spectral monsters. Hey, count me in.
Good! But before that, I want you to help me calibrate Talkman.
Talkman? You have a new Talkman? A new big giant robot Talkman?
More than a normal giant robot, Pac-Man. 15 tons of the most state-of-the-art bad guy smooshing technology ever balanced on legs.
Cool.
Just try not to break this one, huh?
X button is the same as your B button. In this one, the trigger buttons are on your L and R buttons, because remember, The GameCube had a Z button, which means there was only one Z button. Good job. You did really well for a training level. You can put your name in there. Okay, I'll take over from here. So, what do you think, Di? What do you think of it? Overall, that one level, what's your experience? You liked it? Are you do you find it more fun?
The red wire or the blue wire? Red wire, blue wire.
Red! Blue!
For the last time, make up one of your minds.
Ask Blinky. He's the clever one. Zipper, Inky. Don't tell him nothing.
Ah, I didn't hear you come in. What do you want this time?
You ever heard of Pinky and Clyde?
No, he hasn't. No one's heard of our friends Pinky and Clyde.
You two want to give me a break back there?
Aside from those last two ghosts, the spectral realm is almost empty. It's ready for the siphons to begin.
Ah, yes, well, thanks. It's been real. Off you go.
What about the new problem? The new yellow problem?
If you're talking about Pac-Man, our paths have already crossed.
The yellow fella, he'll munch us all. We're all doomed, I tell you. Doomed! I don't want to be doomed. I just want to go home.
Anyway, Nefarious Scheme 57 is a big fat go. Nothing can stop me now. You say something about two other ghosts?
They'll be dealt with.
And if Pac-Man tries to interfere, he shall rue the day he ever tried to interfere.
Cool.
I'm warning you two.
Whoa, wow. What is this place, Orson? It's weird.
If my calculations are correct, and they are, you're in the spectral realm just as planned.
So this is where all you ghosts come from. Not very homely, is it? Remind me what I'm doing here?
I've lost contact with my friends, Pac-Man. I need you to track them down. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, first they chase me, then I chase them, then they chase me. Tracking them down will be just like old times. I'm on it.
List of reviews of all the Pac-Man World games, including the spin-offs, Pac-Man World Rally, and Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness. What do we talk about? I'm hoping that when people watches me play this, they get a different perspective of this game and actually give it a little bit more love. Because I actually think this is a better game. All right. Oh, links cannot be posted in chat if I remember. I'm not sure. I don't know about the Twitch side, but I think they're also blocked on Twitch. I have heard people talk about this game. But I really think this is actually a lot better than what people says. Reviews and stuff doesn't really steer me away from a lot of the video games. Probably. That could probably be the reason why they changed the layout. That's your opinion, but I really think that this game is better than the other two. I actually do. I can't find anything else that's wrong with this game, but the reviews are going to say reviews. There should not be. You're right. There should not be. I kind of wish that more people would give the game a little bit more love, because there is actually nothing really wrong with the game. Yeah, I have a feeling that people are misjudging the game because I really think that these are quality of life improvement. That should have been in the first one because they corrected the depth perception. All the models are in 3D. I don't really mind the attacks one bit. The fact that I had trouble hitting enemies with the butt bounce that was in the other two because of hitbox issue, that's all been fixed in this one. Which is...
Get your game face on, Pac-Man. I'm detecting a surge in spectral activity in your area.
Which is why I think the repack is a positive effect on the first two games. Because they were relatively in their bad state, I felt like. Ow.
What's with the spectrals?
Unhappy souls. They usually hide in the darkness of the caverns beneath the spectral realm. Irwin's siphoning seems to have stirred them up, though.
I'm not really saying that the World 1 and 2 are bad games. It's just that my opinion is this actually did better than the other two. That's what I'm actually saying. This did better than the other two because it corrected a lot of issues that were in the first one. I don't have any depth perception issue in this one, which is a positive for me. They didn't, or I think that's what you meant. Yeah. I don't mind this change. Because people were like, the controls are bad. Well, the control seems actually pretty good. I don't have issues with the controls at all. Yes, it's more story driven. I can understand that complaint. I don't mind the story. I find the story to be quite interesting compared to the other game where it's just going from one level to the next without nothing in between. Well, gameplay is important. The mechanics is always essential in a video game. If the mechanics don't work, then the game is relatively going to play bad. Does it mean that the game is bad? Well, no. Just look at Sonic. Sonic has a lot of bad gameplay mechanics, and it still sold relatively well. Because I played Sonic Adventure. Ooh, Sonic Adventure is very rough. Then there are people that say, well, Shadow the Hedgehog is a terrible port. Well, I played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I enjoyed playing Shadow the Hedgehog, and I actually didn't have any problems with Shadow the Hedgehog. I didn't even find it to be that glitchy. Which is very odd, because I know there are some broken ports of Shadow the Hedgehog.
This brings back memories.
Nasty smoke to 3 o'clock, Pac-Man.
Then I've got plenty of time to... Oh!
That's actually where I disagree with you. Video game is actually a form of art. It literally is. Anybody who says differently has not seen what developers has put into their game. They are a form of art. Jesse says that video games is not art. Yes, video game is art. That's why I say that this game really needs to have a little bit more love. So, whatever you disliked about it, going back and playing it again, seeing it through my perspective, you might find it a little different.
This sure is a weird place.
You weren't brought up here, Pac-Man. Now, get after those ghosts.
I hear you, buddy. Any idea where I should be heading?
Well, my last received contact from Pinky came from right at the top of this realm. So head there.
I don't mind the voice acting. I mean, I'm not really playing the game for a grade 1 performance voice acting. I mean, just listen to Resident Evil on the PS1. It had one of the worst voice actings in video games. Well, he's right about that one. The voice acting in Sonic Adventure was actually pretty terrible, too. And they didn't even redo the voice acting in in the GameCube ports either. guessing I need to take this over where the green ones are. That's actually pretty interesting game mechanic right there. I actually enjoyed how that was working. It's not stale gameplay. I like the puzzle in this game. The puzzle actually feels really fluent. Enjoy the puzzles. I played quite a bit of this game. It's been a long time since I played it. Again, when I was little, I wasn't exactly that little. I was actually living with my dad, so I didn't get a chance to finish this game on the PS2. I'm playing it on the GameCube because the sticks are a lot better and the mapping's a lot better. I didn't have any issues with them. I'm kind of surprised that people are having issues with those. I have no issues with them. Yeah. I don't exactly prefer video games to sit there and hold my hand all the time. That's why I prefer a mechanic to actually work compared to having a game tell me where to go all the time. So I think I need the chunks off all these to get these what they need. Okay, that is my problem. Which version of the game? Because most people prefers the remake. Yes, please. Let's not argue. Because all the opinions aren't really going to change my opinion of the game, but everybody is entitled to their own opinions. This game requires thinking, because there's puzzles. Matter of fact, there's a lot more thinking to this game than I had with the other ones, because it was just from point A to point B. This one I'm actually solving puzzles, which requires a lot of brain power to do.
Somewhere more substantial.
All right.
Looks like that's where I need to be.
Watch out behind you, Pac-Man.
I don't need to check it out. Because the review is not going to change how I feel about this game. It's not. I died. Well, any bad press is considered negative. But everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I'm not going to watch a video to have my opinions persuade. People are not going to tell me to hate a game because they feel like it's one of the worst they've ever played. That's the same way with E.T. on Atari. Everybody said it's a notoriously bad game. Well, I enjoyed that game. I actually had fun with that game. The only problem with it, E.T. on Atari 2600, it was released ahead of its time. And guess what game came out afterward that was inspired by it?
Sadly, the spectral realm and machinery just don't go
The
together.
Legend of Zelda.
My experiments all went wrong. It was a mess. So I decided to move somewhere more substantial.
Looks like that's where I need to be.
Watch out behind you, Pac-Man.
Hey, we are actually in progress. Ooh, yeah, I love this platform.
Thinking of the spectral realm has made me nostalgic. I remember paddling in the miasma seas as a little ghost, making fog castles and searching smoke pools for puppy mice. Oh, happy times.
You know, I could also probably figure out why there's so many other people that don't like this game. How this game is very structured would give speedrunners nightmare. Because it's well, that's why we're on easy mode, because they don't take that much damage on easy mode. On normal mode, they do take a whole bunch of damage. That's why I went easy mode, because of how much damage they do actually take in normal mode. That's the whole reason why I went easy. I knew how aggressive the enemies are on normal. Plus, it wouldn't have been really fun to have people watch me play this on normal. When's the last time we sprayed this couch? Alright. When I get done streaming, spray the couch. Trying to figure out where the other platform. There you are.
Pac-Man, my reading suggests a nearby ghost to rescue. Either that, or I have spaghetti sauce in my monitor.
Great, so you couldn't just port me straight to it, could you? Oh no, it's much more fun to see poor Pac-Man bounced around like a big yellow ball.
Sorry, Pac-Man. I'll give the teleporter a bit of a tweak. Now, track down that ghost for me.
I never expected Pac-Man to have Sonic's personality. Now, imagine Pac-Man eating chili dogs. With Pac dots on the top. I wonder if his favorite food is actually strawberry shortcake. I do know that there's a statue I didn't get.
End of the road. Scenic anyway. Now, if only I could find a friendly ghost to tell me which way.
Okay.
Eureka! I guess. Help! Who?
I said, help me!
Pinky? What are you doing here?
Being chased? What are you waiting for? Pull me up before it gets here!
It? What it?
Me, it.
What's your deal?
You may refer to me as your worst nightmare.
Pac-Man, quick, pull me up!
Be right with you. You won't push me over the edge or anything if I help Pinky up, will you?
No, Scout's honor.
Don't trust him. He's small, evil, and wants to plug me into a giant energy-sucking machine.
Any truth to that, Mr. Nightmare?
If I said yes, would you hold it against me?
Yep.
Nah. Look down.
Well played, my cunning yellow friend.
Less chit-chat, more pulling me up sometime today.
Don't worry, Pinky. I haven't lost a ghost yet. Hold on.
Let the games begin.
Okay, I guess that's going to end that level. So I didn't quite 100% it, but we will go back to it and 100% it later. Said I would try, but again, we beat the level. All right, so I came in 5th because somebody else already has 1st. Okay, Di can take over. Spend the next 30 minutes completing a next level.
Wow! Solid ground! I recognize that stuff. I'm guessing I'm miles away from where I actually have to be, right?
Frankly, you could do with the exercise, Pac-Man. You're starting to look even more spherical than usual.
Hey, Miss Pac-Man likes me cuddly, okay? So what's with the big tower?
The first spectral siphon is somewhere within that structure. Find it and shut it down.
Guy, I'm going to say something funny that probably a lot of communities are going to hate. If they ever did a live action version of Pac-Man, Jack Black should play as Pac-Man. You can see it?
Hiya, Pac-Man. If we're gonna beat this Irwin guy, you're gonna need all the help you can get.
Okay.
I can see things you can't. Spectral things, including platforms. And if I'm charged up at a spectral fountain, I can make those platforms solid enough even for you.
There's 3 of them, so you have to encounter all 3 of them. So there should be 3 of those to help make the platform solid. Because that's how you're going to be able to progress. Now, did it say you can press the X button, which is going to be your B button, to make the platform solid? Go on the invisible platforms.
Hey, fella, I'm in a jam here, buddy. Little bit of monster trouble. You look like you got a mean butt bounce on you, so, you know the drill.
Sure thing, pal. Consider these monsters as good as flattened.
And a pellet that busts up what you already got. It's an instant kill. There's another green pellet. They should regenerate. So check to see if there's. There we go. I've rolled right through them. Oh, good. They're going to give you more. So green pellet time.
Wow, no kidding. You made short work of them guys.
How long did they have you pinned down?
Only a week or two. No huge problem. Except this tower tends to fall down without due care and attention.
That's what you do? Fix up Gogeka?
Sure, that's what I does. I know it back to front, up and down, in and out all around. Say, I'll give you a buzz if you're looking lost. How's about that?
Sure, I never turn down help. And I do look lost with alarming regularity.
The wall jump mechanic. I is enjoying the wall jumping in this game.
Hey, yellow fruit guy. What is it you're doing here? Just out of curiosity, you understand?
You know a guy named Irwin? He's planted an energy siphon here in Gogeka, and I'm here to pull him right back down.
Oh yeah, I know the bozo. Kind of funny looking. Listen, I ain't happy about that siphon doodads, so you'll be doing me another favor to get the thing off my building. This place is dangerous enough as it is.
It's not safe?
There's no part of Irwin's venture that is safe, Pac-Man. Take it from me.
Di, what do you think of the dialogue? Remember, even if you say it's corny, that's a positive. That gives it a perspective.
Yo! Nope, not while it's spinning!
Funny. Places your punch with electric shock, just to kill those things. You only go down on them. Well, there's your switch for the fan. I got Ninja Gaiden vibes when you were jumping off the sign like that. That's actually on the cover of the game. Falling off the pole like that. That's actually on the cover of the game. The power pellets are on the inside. It's an interesting setup. Mazes easier, or are you going to say the mazes are more fun? Not sure? I do like the sound effect for the jumping in this one though. It sounds arcadey. It doesn't have the Mario jumping like the first two does. It sounds more Namco-like. Up bounce the red pillars. I instinctively think that there's more thinking in this game than the other two. The other two is simply going from point A to point B. This one has...
I think I found the giant siphon horse. And I think I found the guys who are guarding it. Oh boy!
The puzzles make this game interesting. Having them as 3D models, does that make it help you to collect them? Having them being 2D textures? Because I know Repack fixed that quite a bit.
If I'm going to restore more than one platform, I'll need to find multiple energy fountains. Sorry, Pac-Man, but I can only hold 3 platforms in the real world at once. If I try to solidify a 4th, then the oldest platform will disappear. There must be some fountains near here. I'd better hunt around and find them.
There was one right next to you. I think there was one right at the beginning where you started from. So you use that energy to make the platform disappear. And we'll have to have her do this again. Because the oldest platform will disappear. Which means you have to do it all over again. There you go. It's a puzzle. So, if people doesn't think this game has any brain, uses your brain, there's a lot of things in this game that uses your brain. I think if you put it in the AI and ask if it's correct to call Pac-Man World 3 a puzzle platformer, in my opinion, I would say that's a yes, because that's basically what it is, a puzzle platformer. While Pac-Man World 1 and 2 were just plain old platformers. Carry water, everyone. Yes. It's a reminder to stay hydrated. Guy is instinctively given 530 bottles to everybody. I think there was more crates back in that other room, wasn't there? Hey, you got an orange. We got a trophy. Have to push. Use the box for height. Didn't grab onto the I-beam. I think you bounce on top of those and they'll get destroyed. There you go. If your jumping was a little off. Raising another I-beam. Jump onto that. And there's another one right next to it you can jump on. They'll send you someplace. There's a good spot. See, in Pac-Man World 2, his wall scaling was slower because he kept bouncing his butt up and down as he was walking side to side. This one looks a bit more fluid. Nothing wrong with those spectral monsters, is there, Di? You seem to find them pretty easy. Although I do have this set to easy mode, so that makes a big difference. I'm aware of how bad normal mode is. normal mode's difficulty is very hyped up. And maybe that's their problem. Maybe they weren't a fan of the difficulty. Well, there was easy mode. If the difficulty was not to their liking. So the red ones look like they're on a specific timer. If you don't get them all in a specific time, they shoot back up, I guess. Blue one looks like if you get one down, the other one comes up, and then vice versa. So it's more like a seesaw. He's armored, so you're gonna need you're gonna need that. I do like the different power pellets that you get in this game. It makes it creates a different Pac-Man game. I want to say, kind of like how you get different power-ups in Super Mario Brothers 3. I think that was its like idea. It says, oh, let's give Pac-Man some other powers that does not include just eating a power pellet that makes him eat ghosts. Let's give him the ability to do more damage.
You two need to snap out of it. We've got a job to do, so we do the job. It's pretty straightforward.
Also, a red one down there. Oh wait, you had the red one, didn't you? Unless I'm thinking the green one. Okay. I'll wait until you come back and you can finish off this level. This will probably be the last level we do for the stream. Then we'll take over from the next one. We'll probably see the next cutscene and quit. This section you should look at in the player's guide. It's called difficulty grade. Welcome back, guy.
Gee, it doesn't look any prettier close up.
Blow it up there. Take out all the guards and find an access terminal. You need to hack the machine to shut it down.
Kinda hard to type with boxing gloves on, Horse. Got a plan B?
Good point. How about we try something a little more exciting? Get ready for virtual Pac-Man.
Waka waka.
that gave you a bonus maze.
And bye-bye, Mega Titan.
Thanks a lot, Philip. Hey, can I get back to work now?
Sure, but be careful. Pac-Man, we have to move on now. I have a lock on Clyde. He's in the spectral realm.
Sure thing, Horse. See you later, construction guy.
All right. Di made it first. Spelling your name wrong? All right, we're going to return to the main menu. Go to return the main menu. Yes, let's save it. Yeah, we're about done. Okay. Okay. We did 4 levels this stream. Did you enjoy it, Di? You say it's better than the other 2? Too early to tell. We didn't have any issues with depth perception in the first 4 levels, so that was a plus. It's good on its own. I set it to easy because I know how tough those enemies can be on normal mode. So easy is going to make it more user-friendly on stream. I understand why people want to go and do the hardest difficulty to challenge themselves. We're playing it casually, so it's difficulty don't matter. So easy mode is probably the best option to give an overall feel of the game and to understand how it plays. There's a lot more to it than Pac-Man World 1 and 2 that's just a straightforward platformer. Pac-Man World 3 is, as you could tell, is a puzzle platformer because it's not straight from A to B. You start from A, there's a doorway that's blocked, you have to figure out how to solve a puzzle before you go into the next area, then so on and so forth. So it's not a straight line from A to B, which is good. That adds more gameplay to it, which is definitely what Pac-Man World 3 was striving for, is adding more gameplay. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to do more RPG Maker. Hopefully Phoenix shows up for it, right, Ty? Hopefully. Friday is going to be The Sims, right? As I said, I myself can't do it. Somebody else that knows how to do it will have to do it. I don't know how to do it. So like I said, you could have asked Plushy. He could have helped out and see if he couldn't fix them for you. He did one of the other ones, didn't he? Yeah. This is more or less, I believe, is the tiles are just slightly low quality and there's dithering on the corners. That's why you get the patches that you do, because of the dithering. Which, whatever they use to make the tile sets and upload them, kind of upload them in a lower quality, which is fixable. You can still fix that mess. So it's not 100% broken. The Sims on Friday. I think Kara said that she wants you to help work more on the skills and friendship with her, because there's still a couple more skills that needs to go up, and there's one more friend that needs to be done. And then the promotion should be good and done, and then no more worries about having friends, right? Then it's just a matter of building up that money for retirement. Then game is over with, right, Di? Okay. That's going to be it for me for tonight, guys. You all have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye-bye.